Hello and welcome to this week's rolling workshop. So today's rolling workshop is going to be a good one because it is an area that you have probably rolled before. You've probably seen people roll it all the time. It's putting your roller on your back. And the truth is people do it all the time because almost no matter how you do it, it's going to feel better because it's a self-massage on your back, and everybody loves a massage on their back, right? So we're going to learn how to massage our back, but the roller's more than just a massage tool. It's a prop, right? And so as a prop, well, it props you up. It means it changes the shape of your body in space. It doesn't always have to be the same way, okay? And so this round shape, we're going to learn to take this round shape with our body because that is what's going to help bring the most relief to us. So we start on the top of the roller. We've been here before. This is when we went to the hamstring. This is a common place. And so we know we're going backwards. And so the way to get backwards into the roller is to put your hands on the mat behind you and just roll your hips backwards. Okay, so the more points of contact you have on the floor, the safer you're going to feel. I want you to always remember that every point of contact can change the way the shape is working. So even right here, okay, so I have my hands down and my fingers are facing forward and my elbows are facing backwards. And so as I start this stretch into my low back, okay, that shape right here is going to open my chest and my elbows and my fingers, and everything is integrated. And so I want you to be aware of all of the parts of the stretch. So I'm pushing with my hands to start that massage rolling the first level on my back, and while I'm doing that I'm stretching out my pecs and my fingers and my elbows. Okay, so this is step one. So we're going through layers of muscle. So in the beginning I want you to do the slow rolling action. It's almost like you're trying to put the top layer to sleep. You're trying to get it to relax so you can get to the deeper layers, okay? And so I rolled my tailbone down to my sacrum, and the first thing, your next point of contact is for you to press your tailbone down to the floor. Okay, so I want you guys to get away from just this rolling your back and just massaging. Like, you can do that to warm it up, that's fine, but ultimately the work is going to come when you practice changing the spine shape to work with the roller. So we've worked our way to our elbows, and this is probably this is a medium comfortable position. Like, you may find it hard to keep your head up, so part of you keeping your head up is pulling your elbows back and using your ab muscles to pull your head forward. Like, it's part of the shape is being able to hold and support your body. But if this is not easy for you, that's not unusual. Okay, but what we're working on is making this pelvis move and wrapping our spine around the roller. And so I'm going to have you press yourself in, press yourself in. Okay, and so from here we're going to start the shape of the roller, and I'm going to have you first, like, just twist the legs into it. So my heels are down flat, my toes are forward, and I'm just shifting side to side. And I'm still pressing my tailbone down, so it's like I'm adding not just a rotation in there, but as I lean to one side, that presses muscles on one side versus the other. So the side to side technique is always in a way to add pressure to the shape that you're under. Okay, and so here's that first level. And now your work in terms of shaping is to keep snaking your way down to the floor. Now, let me come up, because I know not everybody has my range. Y'all don't have my range. You're working towards my range. Okay, so this is how you get my range. You get it by working. Okay, so I'm working, elbows working, core is working to hold myself up. Okay, and now there's a point where you're kind of tired. I need to either come up or find a way to rest. So your way to rest is head on a roller. Okay, we don't want to come up out of the shape. We want the body to get comfortable here. We want the muscles to learn to remember what this feels like here, and we want to practice finding more action here. So I'm resting my head down, which is letting my lower body get comfortable with the shape. And then as I move my leg muscles, I change the way I pressure and massage, but I also teach my body to be more active and aware of what happens in the shape. Okay, here's another one that we can do. Pulling the knee to the chest. This is a bit of a crunch. This one adds some really good pressure, but coming up here will help you get that leg across so you can lay down into that again. Okay, and so again, this is a figure 4 stretch, and I'm going to push away, and so just the roller shape itself is creating stretch, and come up, and to switch legs. Okay, I'm pulling the ankle right across the knee. Flexing the foot helps keep the knee nice and safe. It's a good habit to have, and you're going to push away. So if you would decide to work on this level for a while, the next thing to do really would be to straighten the legs and just see if you can like let go totally into it, you know. As you start to get better, you change the level of your yoga block until you can hit all the way down to the floor. That is what you want. Okay, I moved a little bit, right? So here I am close to my sacrum, and I let go into the floor, right? I move from these different positions. So I move from your knees bent being the easiest version of it, and practicing shifting side to side being the first thing you do to practice activation. But range, you know you have it when you can let the legs go all the way, and then eventually the arms go all the way, okay? And so that's the level of shape relaxation you want to get to, but you have these steps in between, okay? So what I want you guys to work on in terms of these shapes right now is specifically from the sacrum into the lower back, okay? And then rolling just under the ribs, and then that same action under the ribs, okay? And so it's this range right here that we're gonna work on increasing your shape strength in. For the week. You guys ready? Shapes, baby.